Hello world, welcome to MBanks Unfiltered, where I talk about almost anything. This video will be shit cops. Now, I know there are times when the suspect is I'm getting all tongue tied looking at my notes. Yeah, I'm a heavy writer, man. I'm like I'm Tahuti in the flesh. Nigga, I'm writing all the shit on y'all bitch ass mouth. Like, who is Tahuti? Don't worry about it. It wasn't for you if you don't know who Tahuti is. But anyways. There are times when the suspect is wrong and the cop arrest is right. There are times when the suspect is wrong and the cop killing is right. Cop killing is right, like the stabbing. That girl that was stabbing, finna go stabbing, the cop showed up and murk. Look, if my son is getting in a fight with somebody and who he's fighting with got a stabbing knife and the cop show up, shoot the stabber, please. Thank you, officer, for killing that dumb motherfucker that wanted to use a knife. It's like, I'm sorry, my son is such a badass fighter that you got to use a knife. But I mean, bitch, if you had like a stick or a switch or something, then maybe the officer don't, or like a belt. But you got a knife. So, nigga, that knife can go directly into my son's brain or eye socket or ear, nigga, bitch. Thank you for killing that bitch. Oh, I know the media gonna sheeple y'all. I'm like, bitch, if I'm the cop, bitch, if you got a weapon in a fight, bitch, you might get your ass capped. So you better drop that hoe and stop fighting then, or I don't know what to tell your ass. But this is what I really want to harp on. Because when a cop does his job good, bitch, I'm not talking about that. When a suspect is acting trippy or don't know the law or doing it, no, bitch. I just say when I conversate with somebody and they want to refer to that and like, bitch, not that, the evil copness. So there are times when the cop arrest is wrong and the suspect is right. There are times when the cop killing is wrong and the suspect is right or a non-threat. So let me show you where most of this stems from, though. Or at least this evil cop, shit cop stems from. The Fraternal Order of Police. As you can see, 5-point star. When you turn it upside down, it's the Baphomet. As you can see with the Saturn ring in the back. As you can see with the all-seeing eye, the Masonic handshake. I feel like most of the evil cops, most of the evil ones, they're in this. Most of the other evil ones, they just already programmed to do the same evil that they want to do. But this is one of the main things that a lot of people don't know is about this Fraternal Order of Police and what they don't know about Freemasonry. Go to my website, go to the audio section, and listen to the Freemasonry audio. MBanksUnfiltered.net. MBanksUnfiltered.net. There we go. I didn't know if I said it all Migos mumble rapping at first time. But yeah, this is where most of this evil stems from. So when we see the Rodney King or just all the other after Rodney King, and with us having cell phone footage now and it's just even more open, I feel like most of the time those evil cops are doing a Masonic, Klansman, Satan, Lucifer the light bearer ritual evil killing, to where the sheeple just see, cop murdering somebody, which it's that too, but it's even more, it's deeper. That person that's doing the killing is most likely an evil Masonic blood oath taker. When these Freemasons take blood oaths, it transcends their morals. They have no morals now. It's like they just got to do what they are told to do now. And so, or just like even back in the day, during those world wars, or during the war against the Nazis and stuff, if an American Freemason bumped into a German Freemason, they won't kill each other and they'll be cool in cahoots and shit. And that shit's crazy. Like, this Freemasonry, it transcends nationality, ethnicity. So when I see Jay-Z, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, all these, Jesse Jackson, all these motherfuckers in the Black Prince Hall division of Freemasonry, yeah, they look rich and they look like they're like free and they can do whatever they want, or they made it out, if y'all want to say that. But I'm like, no, they're still ball and chained to Freemasonry. Yeah, they got money, but who prints the money? Who makes the money? Freemasons. So yay, they're moneyed up. Money. They're fucking controlled through that money. They use Jordan's bullshit ass ignorance and dumb nigganess. Like, nigganess can be smart if you use it right. Jordan's dumb nigginess, they used that against him. They knew, okay, he just likes money a lot. Okay, shit, we'll put his father on the line. Oh, he still like money a lot. We'll do this. We'll open up sweatshops overseas for him and LeBron. And watch, they ain't gonna say shit about how China does evil over there in these concentration camps and all that evil they do, because they need money. But yeah, that's a little bit on the FOP. Let me see what else we got. Oh, look at that. Shout out to the Smithsonian Channel. Waiting room for colors only. Ordered by the police department. That police department, FOP, satanic, Lucifer the light bearer, evil motherfuckers. But y'all don't want to believe it, to where I'm like, okay, if they weren't, or even the Klansmen, because you know the Klansmen also a Christian organization, and Freemasonry is Christian, Muslim, Judaism and shit. So boom, there's that. So yeah, thank you, police department. Y'all are showing me y'all are really all that. And then boom, I know CNN got exposed by Project Veritas for being bullshit. So I think these numbers are bullshit, and they should be even more, or probably even double. But here's sex crimes just between 2005 and 2013. 636 forcible fondling, 405 forcible rape, 219 forcible sodomy. It's like, damn, y'all some dick in the booty ass, rapist ass motherfuckers and shit. And I'm like, oh, well, that's what, Freemasonry is pretty much branched off of. No women allowed, all dudes in the brotherhood, all dick in the booty ass then to me. But hey, if not to you in your mind, okay, cool. But I'm like, shit, y'all fuck with that bullshit ass, old ass ritual bullshit. And a lot of that is that alpha beta, Eros, aka Cupid and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, y'all out here doing forcible sodomy, and then down here, that is incomplete due to reporting and collecting limitations. In some arrests, the same officer was charged with multiple crimes. Numbers do not include federal law enforcement officers. So that at the bottom, and then just with CNN being what it is, I'm like, okay, yeah, these numbers should be way more than they just gave us a smidgen. But a lot of sheeple don't care about this. And when this article came out, when it did, I'm sure they was just like, yeah. Back to my sheeple programming, face that. And then this was from Jesse Dollamore, the Dollamore Daily. I don't subscribe to him no more because he seemed a little programmed. But if not, send me something that he unprogrammed. But shit, I had to unsubscribe due to the way he sounded. But got this at the time. So y'all go subscribe, unsubscribe, whatever y'all might enjoy. But this is for the Biscayne Police Department in Miami. If they have burglaries that are open cases that are not solved yet, if you see somebody black walking through your streets and they have somewhat of a record, arrest them so we can pin them for all the burglaries built. Let me see, is that it on those? Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Probably in Shit Cops Part 2, I'll show, I know y'all saw that video of that officer saying, we only kill black people. Y'all don't remember that? If so, on Shit Cops 2, I'll show that one. Let me see, what's another vid? Oh, when that little girl, man, and I think it was in Orlando in school, man, they didn't have to do her like that, man. They had her in the office, had the cop there, and had to put the cuffs on her, and she started crying like a mug. When the cuffs show up, they walk to the car, they put her in the car, she cries, and I'm like, dog, that's some bullshit. But with the way my mind thinks, I always think of like what positive outcome possibilities, and I'm like, dog, y'all probably making T'Challa in the ultimate warrior female form, to where that girl finna grow up and fuck all y'all niggas up for this shit. So I'm like, it's sad on that one part, but think of the ultimate positive possibilities with that. And then another video I'll probably show on Shit Cops 2, where motherfucking cops be out here planting shit in motherfuckers' cars and shit. Like, nigga left his body cam on and pretty much exposed himself and shit. And I'm like, if this one cop is shown evidently to be planting evidence, I can only imagine how it was mainly for black people in this country early. Because, again, I know sheeple hate to, or don't even know, but, this country was built on a Christian slaveocracy. Y'all do know that, right? And who was enslaved? Well, God cursed Ham, therefore slavery good. Face ass. No, bitch. You a motherfucking using religious reasons to harm blacks. Or Charles Darwin said that blacks are monkeys, and when we give them a job now, we're pretty much doing them a job because they're backwards, savage, and darba darba darba. And I'm like, well, when I look at the evil motherfuckers out here, and when I look at genetics now and seeing what negroids are on this planet, what Dravidians, Mongoloids, Caucasoids, and now what we call other, what those are, I'm like, oh no. That Charles Darwin shit gave y'all a scientific reason to be bigots. And then this God cursing Ham and, oh, Egypt, evil, evil, evil. That gave y'all reason to do y'all's evil shit. And then y'all just did y'all's programming throughout the years to where sheeple now just don't even know which way is up. Hear that. And shit. It's like, dog, go read Stolen Legacy by George M. James. And then come back to me about this whole, whatever you want to come at me with. But here's just a little resident. Man, I heard in the streets that blacks die 2.5 times more from police than other ethnicities. Is that true? Then I heard, I made this up, which it should have been used already, which is called excessive deadly force. See, they say excessive force, they say deadly force. Nah, I be saying excessive deadly force. But I heard police excessive deadly force is the 6th leading cause of death in black men. Is that true? Might be, might not be. If they didn't kill them, they damn sure locked their ass up and got some free cheap labor out of it. I know y'all seen Life and shit with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence and shit. But yeah, go watch that. I don't know if Netflix still got it up. Go watch that 13th documentary. Amber Geiger getting a little, slap on the wrist for murder, preventable murder. The black police commissioner and the black judge were in sorority cahoots. That sororities are another branch of Freemasonic bullshit. But y'all ain't ready for that though. But there's that. And man, if y'all ain't seen Training Day to see how evil a cop can be, or cops, or if y'all ain't seen LA Confidential to see how evil cops can be, if y'all ain't seen those two, try to find my favorite documentary. It's called The 7-5. It's about the 75th precinct in New York in the early 80s. And it shows you how evil these cops really, really are. Michael Dowd, who now, he was like one of the leading motherfuckers of evil coppery. He doing shows and stuff now, or like podcasts and stuff like that. I'm like, once you get locked up, when you get out, shit, you got showbiz and shit. I don't know, like car salesman or something. Yeah. But let me see what else, man. Okay, so in the 1700s, the cops were first slave patrol motherfuckers. South Carolina had the first one in 1704. The bigots that were in these patrols felt powerful, telling blacks what they can and cannot do. And then let me see, the early cops, 1800s, made black codes to control blacks from ownership, getting a job, and then some. And of course, Jim Crow, 1900s, was, segregation pretty much. And the cops were cool with that. 12 southern states did 4,000 lynchings from 1877 to 1850, and the cops were cool with the lynchings. Civil rights, 1960, peaceful protests invaded by violent bigots, and the cops were cool with those invasions. Cops probably was even part of that shit. But yeah, so yeah, man, just a little rascal. That's on these goddamn Masonic, evil, Satan worshiping ass cops, police chiefs. Just one person get fired in one precinct for murdering and then just get hired in another precinct. And I'm like, well, that's that brotherhood dick and booty bullshit. The brothers. No women allowed. If women were allowed in those Freemasonic lodges, shit wouldn't be what it is right now. But they got that Eastern Star branch for the women, but those are the sheeple women, so they got them sheeple women in that. But if they had like some real sisters in them goddamn lodges, oh man, a lot of that harem habif and all this, get your bowels removed if you break the oath and all that shit. Oh no, a whole lot of cleaning would be done. That's why they got to keep it man built. But those men are evil motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Those men are trying to keep what those old pedophile women hating motherfuckers were doing back in the day, they're trying to keep that shit alive now. That's why Malcolm X got killed, because he was finna expose Elijah Muhammad. He took it to him. He said, Elijah Muhammad told Malcolm, bitch, I can have pedophiles. Bitch, I'm the modern David. I'm the modern Solomon. I'm the modern, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to do today what they did back then and shit. Oh, you motherfucking. So, boom, there's that. So for me, these Masonic cops don't protect and serve. They patrol and control. You know what I mean? So there's that little bit on these shit cops out here, just so y'all can at least understand it's not all cops. It's just, you know, the ones that are either in the FOP or so brainwashed that they're equivalent to an FOP member. So, or a Freemasonic evil cop member. So, yeah, just a little thing, little razzle dazzle, a little something, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it stimulated thought, open minds a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But if not, stay in your sheeple amount of programming. Shit, y'all be cool, keep your stress low, don't be scared of nothing, be prepared for everything. Peace.